Hey guys, and happy holidays! Today I'm going to be showing you how to do 5 DIY Christmas gifts. Yep, I said it, 5 DIY Christmas gifts. So, stay tuned. First, we're going to be making button hairpins. For this, we're going to need some buttons, our glue gun or some E6000, and some bobby pins. So you're going to start off by taking out your bobby pins. And I'm using 6 of them because I'm going to make 6 pins. And this is a great gift for your sister or your mom, stepmom, anybody like that. So you're just going to put some glue on your button and simply glue on your hairpin. And you're going to do this for all of your buttons. You can use whatever types of buttons you like. You can even use old broken earrings. So when you're finished with your project, this is what it should look like. Now for our next DIY gift, we're going to be making a Margarita body scrub. You're going to need an empty container, a knife, a lime, some tape, some sea salt, and some olive oil. So you're going to start off by cutting your lime, and you're going to cut it in about 6 to 8 pieces. Now after you cut your limes, you're going to pour your salt into the container. I'm using a sort of thick salt, I guess you could say, and a thinner salt. So fat and skinny salt, I guess you could say. And when you're finished pouring in your salt, you're going to squeeze your lime juice into the container, right on top of the salt. And if seeds are in there, it's okay, it doesn't matter. But if you really want, you can take the seeds out. Now you're going to set aside 1 or 2 pieces of lime. And it's time to pour in your olive oil. You're going to pour in about 1/4 of a cup, or maybe 1/8 of a cup, depending on how slushy you want it. And you're going to take your spoon or your popsicle stick, and you're just going to start mixing it after you've poured in all of your olive oil. It should be really slushy and look so margarita-like now. Yummy. Now throw in your extra leftover lime, and it's time to make the label. So you're going to take your tape and stick it on the front of your jar, and I'm also putting one on the top, and I'm going to draw a cute little picture of a margarita glass, and I'm just going to write Margarita body scrub on it. So here's the final product. Cute, right? Next, we're going to be making a duct taped iPad case or a clutch. And you'll need different colored tape, some felt, scissors, and an iPad. Oh, and also some Velcro. So you're going to place your iPad onto the felt. And I'm using thick felt. You're going to fold it over. And this is how you figure out exactly how you want to cut it. You might want to make a mark using some chalk, but I'm just using my hand to show me where I want to cut it. So I'm going to cut where the mark would be, or where my hand was. And I'm going to make sure that I leave enough fabric so that there's enough to have a flap at the top. This is where my case will close and open. So I'm going to fit the iPad back inside, double check, and it fits inside. And remember, I want to have a little flap at the top right here. And now it's time to grab the duct tape. I'm just going to tape pretty much along the whole thing like this. And you're going to see once I start doing it. I decided to use a red and white tape to signify candy canes in Christmas time. So festive. So this is pretty much how you tape it. It's pretty easy. You just wrap it around and then cut and fold over. And you're going to do this for the whole entire case. So I'm almost done now. I'm pretty much at the flap. And this is where it gets a little complicated. So I'm going to make sure that I have space inside. And now I'm going to start taping the last little part, the flap. And on this part, you have to be very careful to make sure there are no gaps. Now, if you're doing this, you will see exactly what I mean. Now see, between the red and the white that I'm taping now, there could perhaps be a little gap with some of the felt showing. So just push it together or make sure to overlap so that none of the felt is showing. Some of this I actually had to retape because it was just not cool, guys. There was a huge gap. So now I'm almost done and it's looking all lovely and stuff. So when you get to the end, if you have leftover felt and you're not exactly sure how to tape that, I would say just go ahead and cut off the excess felt. But if you're, super advanced, if you're a stud, you can just tape that bad boy on up. But I'm just going to cut mine on off. Now it's time for the Velcro, my closure. So I'm going to just take a little piece of Velcro and I'm going to cut it exactly the length I want it, maybe about 2 or 3 inches. And once I've got it cut, I'm going to position it where I want it. I'm going to take my glue gun and then I'm just going to glue in the place where I want it. So simple, so easy. Watch me now. Come on, glue gun. Okay, maybe it's not so easy. It's a little bit hard. I'm going so slowly. But hopefully you guys can go faster. There we go. Almost done now. We've got this one last piece. Let's attack it with the glue gun. And there we go. Once again, I said not so easy. But now we're finished. And we have our very own pouch or iPad case. Or you can use it as a clutch. So next we're going to make an earring holder. And you're going to start with the pencil holder. You're going to need some paint, a glue gun, and some pearls. So you're going to spray paint this pencil holder. And I got mine from Walmart. And I'm spray painting mine gold. So after you let it dry for a bit, paint another coat. I've done 2 coats. So now it's time to use that handy dandy glue gun. And you're just going to glue along the outer edge. And then you can add your pearls. These are the flat back pearls, not the beaded pearls. So you're going to do this around the whole entire pencil holder. And it's going to be cute, don't worry, don't fret. And in case you're wondering, you can get these pearls at Walmart, but actually I got mine from eBay. Just type in flat pearls, and they give you like whatever color you want. Pink, green, yellow, white, clear. Okay, not clear, but you know what I mean. So I'm on my last pearl. Now I'm going to start adding earrings. But if you don't want to gift this with earrings, you can just gift it as is like this. But I'm going to add earrings. I think it's cuter. So you're just going to put the earrings into the little holes that are on here and put the back on them. It's very simple, guys. Really, really simple. But oh my gosh, it is so cute. And I think this, I don't know, I just think it's better to gift it with at least a couple earrings so they know what it is, because they'll be like, what is this? But this is the finished product. So pretty. So for our next project, we're going to make a vintage jewel scarf necklace. You'll need a glue gun, some old jewels, twine, and a scarf. So you're going to take your twine and cut about 2 or 3 inches. And you're going to make a bunch of these. a bunch of 2 or 3 inch pieces. And once you're finished with all of the pieces, it's time to take your scarf and make it into a loop, sort of like an infinity scarf. Now you're going to take one piece of your twine and you're just going to wrap it around the scarf. And I know you guys can barely see what I'm doing, but I'm just wrapping this twine or this thread around the scarf. And I'll show you guys a little closer up on the next one because I have to do this all the way around the scarf, or at least halfway around. I'm just going to go halfway around, not the whole way. So I'm tying a double knot, and I'm going to do this all the way around the scarf. I have to twist a little so that it can kind of stay together. But on the next one, I'm just going to take the twine and wrap around about 4 or 5 times. And then I'm going to double knot it. So I'm going to do this same exact thing about halfway around the scarf. Twist 4 or 5 times and then double knot. And yeah, you pretty much get it. So now I'm halfway finished. I've done it halfway around the scarf. And now I'm going to cut off my excess pieces of twine or yarn. So I'm just gonna snip, 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 snip. And I'm actually going to secure the knot with some glue from my glue gun because I don't trust it. Now, once you're finished securing with your glue gun, you can glue on your jewels with some E6000 or the glue gun. But sorry, mine got cut off on this video. But this is what the finished product looks like, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been your Perfect Fix. Bye guys, and happy holidays.